What you think the URL hired me for? The little shop of horror tree smack like he's Syahboy.
Can I tell my story? Can I tell them why I am who I am? Huh? Show too much love for these niggas that hate me. Even printed calendars for these bitches to date me. But I keep my schedule clear like a picture in HD. Give them a full screen before I hit the escape key. Don't ask what I'm talking about keys for. Nothing to do on the computer, I was keyboard boss. What you think the URL hired me for? The little shop of horror tree smack like he's Seymour.
Yeah, what's shaking battle rap fans? You already know it's your boy TOXX, back with another episode of Overhead Bars. This episode we're gonna get into a classic from RBE, Rare Breed Entertainment. You dig? The homie ARP, shout out to him, you feel me? This battle is between JC and Syahboy. You know what I mean? So let's get into these bars.
Who do you act for? I'm gonna be honest, bro, we don't watch it. Wanna be fly to death till 1 in a million on a nigga head or leave your boat rocking. See, I know.
Alright, so the first bar we getting into, you know what I'm saying, is JC with a nice setup and a nice little intricate scheme, you know what I'm saying? He says, who do you act for? To tell the truth, bro, we don't watch it. Meaning, you putting on this big act, this big front, and nobody even watches you. You don't even have no audience, no fan base. He said you want to be fly to death till 1 in a million on a nigga head, leave your boat rocking. Now, this was an obvious Aaliyah reference, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace. Aaliyah died in a plane crash, so she flew to her death. Said you want to be fly to death till 1 in a million on a nigga head. 1 in a million was one of Aaliyah's many hits. Will leave your boat rocking. Rock the boat, one of Aaliyah's many hits. So it was just intricate wordplay, word association, and shit like that. How he got his point across without even mentioning Aaliyah's name. I was feeling that.
Bet you can pick. I can bang on you or pop the tray. I spin off that finger roll and y'all gonna have to Dr. J.
Alright, so on this one, the boy Syahboy, you know what I'm saying, he comes out with an NBA scheme on him, you know what I'm saying? You've been picked. You know what I'm saying? The NBA, a screen, it's a pick. I can bang on you or pop the tray. You know what I'm saying? You can either dunk on a nigga or you can go outside and shoot a jump shot. I spin off that finger roll, which is a layup. They're gonna have to Dr. J. J is in JC. Also, Dr. J, the doctor, Julius Irving. Do your research, Google him. He's one of the legends in basketball. You know what I'm saying? So if you bring it to the top, he mentioned being picked, banging on you, popping the tray, spin off, finger roll, Dr. J. You know what I'm saying? It's a basketball little scheme, but he put it in terms of he gonna pop the tray as in the pistol. You feel me? And they gonna have to Dr. J put him in the hospital. It's a dope ass double meaning in there. You know what I'm saying? I feel that. I'm feeling that.
What I'm supposed to believe? He nice and ignore the fact the nigga lost a lot? Y'all lying on Sire. That's King Joffrey in the barbershop.
Alright, so some of the young cats might not have understood that reference, so I threw up a picture of King Joffrey, you know what I'm saying, wearing the lion, you know what I'm saying? He says, I'm supposed to believe he nice and ignore the fact he lost a lot. Now, that is in itself is a double meaning, you know what I'm saying? It's all he's saying he lost a lot of battles, but he's also saying he lost to Lot of Zay. I'm supposed to believe he nice and ignore the fact he lost to Lot. Y'all lying on Sire like King Joffrey in the barbershop. Now, they call the king Your Highness or Sire. You know what I'm saying? That's where Syahboy's name originates from. Sire is the king. You feel me? So King Jaffe, what they call him Sire, and he had, you know what I'm saying, the lion draped across his shoulder or whatever. That was dope as fuck. Hot ass bar.
Forfeit. Cause you fit right in this foresight. I'm on some 4 shit. I see you and your bitch together. I want 4 get. That 4 spit, 6 shots. Only 4 hit. You dead and lift your bitch box. That's a 4th lift.
Y'all remember Jay-Z on Reasonable Doubt? He did the 22 twos. And he kept using different, you know what I'm saying, versions of the word two. And then he did 44 fours and all that. Now this is, you know what I'm saying, Syahboy did a little glimpse of that, you know what I'm saying? He did the 4 shit. He said forfeit. Cause your fate right in this 4 sight. I'm on some 4 shit. I see you and your bitch together, I won't forget. That 4 spit, 6 shots, but only 4 hit. You dead and lift your big's box. That's a forklift. You know what I'm saying? You drive a forklift, you use that shit to pick up boxes, pallets, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That shit was dope. The use of the word for, F-O-U-R, then the word for, F-O-R, then the word for, F-O-R-E, as in foresight or forewarn. You know what I'm saying? So he broke it down with a whole bunch of different 4s. And that shit was fire.
But you knew better. You so used to the dudes that ignore you, but I'm up to bat to wrap up old beef, and I got that aluminum for you. See how they know?
Now this right here is another dope ass double meaning. You know what I'm saying? In this line right here, he tells Syahboy, you so used to dudes who ignore you, but I'm up to bat to wrap up old beef, and I got that aluminum for you. So if you're playing baseball, you know, the amateurs, you know what I'm saying, the young kids, they let them use aluminum bats, aluminum baseball bats. But also, he says, I'm here to wrap up old beef. When you wrap up old beef, what do you use? Aluminum foil. So he says, you used to dudes who ignore you, meaning Sire be calling out, you know what I'm saying, the big name niggas, and they be ignoring him, like not taking him serious, not wanting to battle him. But he said, I'm up to bat to wrap up old beef, and I got that aluminum for you. I got that aluminum bat, but I'm also wrapping up old beef like aluminum foil. Double meaning, 2 hot metaphors. That was sick right there.
Your wife, a slut bucket, tried divorcing that. She put me on to the net. That's a torture rap. She left the bucket.
Alright, so you know how niggas usually say bars over jokes or whatever. Now this right here was a bar with a joke. He said, your wife's a slut bucket, try divorcing that. She put me on to the neck, that's the torture rack. You know what I'm saying? The homie Lex, what is his name? Lex Luger, whatever his name was, the wrestler, he used to do the torture rack, put niggas on the neck. You know what I'm saying? So that's what he's saying to the nigga, your wife out here sucking dick. She put me on to the neck like the torture rack. So that's a bar and a joke. You know what I'm saying? That shit hit. You know what I mean? That shit worked. Alright, battle rap fans, that wraps up another episode of Overhead Bars. Shout out to my PG blogger family. My nigga Sincere with sincereblogs.tv. Read between the bars, Polo, Q-Man, J. Riley, Monty with the flow, Monster with the bar critics, my nigga JB. You already know. Shout out to my nigga Juju. Shout out to my nigga Kirtland. Shout out to my nigga Custom Made Menace. And we out.
Yo, glad I made it out of building 5. Probably the only reason why I'm still alive. Crack valves outside on the floor. Even my babysitter got high on the low. But yo, I seen a cop from my brother and that's what hit me. With the money my mother paid her to babysit me. He put that money right back in my mother's hand. I guess that was his way of him keeping it in the fam. Was a war going on outside. That sounds